Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, we take a look at the headlines. State government to notify right to education rules within a week or two. Education department ready with the draft rules, awaits government's consent. Professor Madhav Gadgil dropped from National Advisory Council, sources say. Action following his report on Western Ghats, Gadgil says has submitted report, job over. Kudos to Ponda police, a major breakthrough. 2 thieves arrested, gold worth 13 lakh recovered. After success of Unified Badminton, Special Olympics aims to have state championships for special children. And 20 Goa Cricket Association clubs demand acceptance. Clubs claim political vision behind de-recognition. Narayan Redkar alleges Fatarpekar and several others in fake birth certificates of Darshan Misal and Amok Desai. And now the news in detail. Government will notify right to education rules within a week or two. Education Minister Manohar Parrikar informed this while speaking to Prudent Media. Sources from Education Directorate say the rules have been drafted and are awaiting government's consent. However, the department may not opt full-day schooling in the initial phase. Government had earlier set a deadline of June 30th for notifying the RTE rules.
Central government has set a deadline of April 2013 for implementation of RTE's provisions in Goa. Right of Child to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009 recommends full schooling from class 1st to 8th across the country. Schools in Goa function only for half a day, that is for 5 hours. However, state finds it difficult to extend the school timing to 7.5 hours as most of the schools do not have the necessary infrastructure. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar is himself trying to resolve the issue. Options under discussion. Only schools that have necessary infrastructure should be asked to begin functioning full day. Rest of schools should be provided a deadline. Within deadline, they have to upgrade infrastructure to function throughout day. All schools should switch over to full day schooling together. Uniform pattern should be followed for all schools in the state to avoid confusion or opposition to government's move. Full-day schooling means institutions need to have spacious and comfortable classrooms, compound walls for students' security, libraries, playgrounds and other recreational facilities to engage students in educational and sports activities throughout the day. The Education Department has circulated draft rules to all the concerned stakeholders. Department has asked for suggestions and objections from the school management. But it's a fact that till date there is no consensus amongst the educationists and the school managements on how to go ahead with the full-day schooling. With Bureau Inputs, reporter Laukik Shilkar for Prudent Media.
Professor Madhav Gadgil has been dropped from the National Advisory Council. Sources claim that the action on the environmentalist follows his report on the Western Ghats that had recommended designation of Ghats as ecologically sensitive area. In an interview to a news channel, Professor Gadgil has admitted that some policy makers are not comfortable with his report, but denied to react on the NAC. He says he has submitted the report and his job is over.
Madhav Gadgil Committee report on Western Ghats has been placed for public suggestion and objections by the Union Ministry of Environment and Forest. In a recent talk at Panji, Professor Madhav Gadgil has passed a strong remark that the Forest Act has not been enforced effectively in Goa. Sources say Professor Gadgil is considered aligned towards the environmentalist lobby. His report on Western Ghats had raised eyebrows amongst corporate lobby. 3 members have been dropped from the National Advisory Council: Harsh Mandar, M.S. Swaminathan and Madhav Gadgil. 2 new members appointed are Mihir Shah and Ashish Mondal to form a 11-member council. This notification has been issued on 28 June. In all, the committee presently constitutes 11 members out of 12-member committee.
आणि तो अहवाल सादर झाल्यावर अचानक मंत्रालयाने आमच्याशी संवाद पूर्ण थांबवलाय. महाराष्ट्र शासनाचं बोलायचं झालं तर एक दिवस काही महिन्यांपूर्वी मुख्यमंत्री भेटले होते. त्यांना ते म्हणले की तुझ्या अहवालाने अनेक अडचणी येत आहेत. मी त्यांना म्हटलं आपण पाहिलेत का, नक्की काय अहवालात आहे? ते म्हणले नाही, मी काही पाहिलं नाहीये. तेव्हा मी त्यांना विनंती केली, अहो भेटूया आपण, मी तुम्हाला आमची काय मांडणी आहे ते सांगतो, मग आपण तुम्ही निश्चित म्हणा ना तुमचा काय प्रतिक्रिया आहे, याची चर्चा करू. पण त्यांनी काही मला पुन्हा बोलावलं नाही.
The Western Ghats or the Sahyadri constitute a mountain range in 6 states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, Tamil Nadu and Kerala along the western side of India. The Ghat is one of the world's 10 hottest biodiversity hotspots and has over 5,000 species of flowering plants, 139 mammal species, 508 bird species and 179 amphibian species. It is likely that many undiscovered species live in the Western Ghats. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Kudos to Ponda police in a major breakthrough of burglaries. Ponda police arrested 2 thieves and recovered gold worth 13 lakh rupees. Both are natives of Karnataka and have been booked for almost 7 theft cases in and around Ponda. They have been given 10 days of police custody.
Recover total. It is around 13 lakhs, 13 lakh. And so far आमचे 7 केसी डिटेक्ट झाले. आमचे 4 फोंडा पोलीस स्टेशनाच्यो आणि ओल्ड गोवाचे 3 केसी. टोटल 7 केसी डिटेक्ट झाले आसा. आणि ऑलमोस्ट सगळेच गोल्ड आम्ही रिकवर केले. हे गोल्ड डिफरंट गोल्डस्मिथ इन गोवा. एक्चुअली थोडे फोंडेचे आसा, मार्सेल, कुमारजुआ, पणजी, बिचोले, मारगांव. एंड थोडे गोल्ड आमी तेंच्यांनी घाणाक दवरलेले कॅनरा बँकेन मार्सेलान, आनी एक ओल्ड गोवा अर्बन कॉपरेटीव बँक कुमारजुआ, ते आमी रिकवर केले. ते भांगार आमकां आसा तशें इंटॅक्ट मेळ्ळें.
A reporter from Ponda, Vivek Prabhu.
It's time now for a short break. Stay tuned.